Why, hello, YouTube. Sorry about that. Just in the middle of some wicked tic-tac-toe. And note-taking, yes, note-taking. But yeah, it's progress report time. I know this one's a little bit early. We were planning on doing something like this probably closer to New Year's Eve or January, but honestly, it's been sitting heavy on my mind for a while, so I thought we would just go ahead and knock it out. So for this video, we're going to be talking about a few topics, and then I'm just going to basically just give you the gist of what we're doing from 2024, what we did in 2024, and what we plan on doing in 2025. I got myself a nice little handy dandy script over here, so let's buckle our seatbelts and let's get ready to do this, shall we? What were my goals back in 2024? Honestly, when I started this whole comeback journey, I just wanted to make a comeback. It was the year of the comeback, all right? And so my goals for 2024 was just to seriously come back. After being inactive for all of 2023 and a portion of 2022, I just wanted to come up with a way to make sustainable content for the YouTube platform while maintaining a presence on Twitch. So yeah, I think I kind of did that, but let's see what my bullet notes were. I wanted to post long format videos and see what happens. I also put down here, make and post more shorts from goals in 2024. Post 3 times a week on YouTube, and to get into the mentality of less perfection, more consistency. And then the most important part, don't burn out. You have no idea how many people I talked to today that started streaming with me or near me or around me when I started streaming back in 2015. Everybody either burnt out within 2 or 3 years or they moved on. I honestly think there is a fraction of people that still streamed from 2015 and still have double-digit numbers. Yeah, we're knocking my numbers, but honestly, when people don't see growth and development, like wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, when they don't see those numbers within like 18 months, 24 months, they just stop making content. But I enjoy content creation way too much, so y'all are stuck with me if you like the channel and subscribe. So, DrKrazy, what did you accomplish in 2024? Glad you asked, YouTube. Glad you asked. So, in 2024, we did a lot. Mind you, this video is still at the end of November. And that video, when I first, now if you want to, for good old laughs and giggles, you can go back and watch those early January, early February videos. I made 2 of them. One of them was a comeback, like, you know, I'm back. I've been dead for 9 months or over a year or over 2 years. And the other one was a progress report, a 6-week progress report on how those habits were going when I first made that video in early January. Flash forward to November, and we're still doing stuff. In fact, let me go over some of these accolades I had to scrounge up and look for you, okay? We created shorts with help of the Twitch Clips update. I'm going to take a moment to pause. If you guys find something that's funny on any of the YouTube videos you watch from here on out, I strongly urge you, make your comment and put a timestamp and tell me that made you laugh or this was a funny moment. Do that, and I will try to go back and make a clip. It will not be in portrait format because I don't have that expertise to make one easy peasy lemon squeezy. But if it's quick enough, if it's within a certain time frame of when you notice it on YouTube, I might be able to go back into the VODs on Twitch and grab it. But to be perfectly honest, I pre-record a lot of my content on YouTube anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks in advance before I actually put it on YouTube. Also, small segue, My voice is a little raspy, so please understand. I am taking some lemon ginger tea with honey, and we're taking allergy meds. We're trying to get this raspiness out because I do some voices. People like the voices. Can't do them when your voice sounds like, poopy. So, yeah. Moving on, or going back to the what did we accomplish in 2024, we posted long format videos. I have some words about long content videos. I love long content videos. I watch long content videos. There are mottos and inspirational posters out there. Be the change you want to see in life. So, we make long-term content videos. I have had plenty of people in my community, plenty of people watching this video say long content is dumb. And you know what? You're entitled to your opinion. But on this channel, we are making long-term content videos. Except for this one. This one's going to be short, 30 minutes tops. So, yeah. I'm sorry, not sorry. All you naysayers that hate long-term videos, that's not changing anytime soon. But if you do like videos, I strongly suggest slap this video up into another tab on another screen, another over there, however you want to do it, and just enjoy. Honestly, some people really enjoy listening to mediocre players talk to themselves while they play video games. I don't know why or how, but it works. People are watching the content. I'm getting the clicks. And honestly, the average length viewed per viewer is not abysmally low, nor is it, abysmally high. It's actually in a fun spot, so I'm content with that. Moving on, we have posted over 140 videos. Can you believe that? That one's worth a round of applause, if I do say so myself. 140 videos on YouTube, not even some of the big guys might either get a lot more viewers than I do, but not even some of the big guys post as much content. And some of the mediocre people, mediocre is probably not the right term, but the mid-tier people, they post that and probably more. But for somebody with the low numbers we get on this channel, 140 is huge. And I have libraries of games for you to go back and watch. So if you're just now discovering this content, let me welcome you to the Mad Labs, and let me tell you, scroll down that video list. There is a lot of stuff to go down. All right. So, anywho, we also had to make some trimmed content. We had to trim actually some content out of the YouTube library from my library. We took some videos out. Most notably were some Destiny videos, Destiny 1, Destiny 2, early videos of match playing, Iron Banner, Overwatch multiplayer, Rocket League multiplayer, box openings for Overwatch and Rocket League. These videos just didn't meet my standards anymore. And so I was like, I'm content with deleting them forever on YouTube. And so if you're wondering why we went from 240 videos to 320 videos, and I'm saying we made 140 videos, it's because I deleted a lot of videos. So my total video count still hasn't budged much beyond 300, but believe me, I deleted a lot. Some of the Genshin impacts are probably next on the cutting table, but I honestly appreciated the content I made because those were hype moments back when I played Genshin Impact. So those videos can stay up for a little bit longer. Let me know what you think in the comments below. We also played a multitude of titles because we, in one of my previous 2024 goals, was to get through this annoying library behind me. We have so many games that I have, but for some reason we neglected all the old video games. So this year we wanted to change that. We went back and played a lot of content. We went back, played Luigi's Mansion. We went back and played Star Wars, The Fallen Order. We went back and played, what was another old one we did? We went back and played Omno. Some fantastic indie game titles. Gris. I will just say this. If you are an indie dev and you've noticed that I streamed one of your video games, please say something in the comments. Reach out. If I played your content, more than likely, I'm excited of what you're making next. Grice did a fantastic job. I played that the title came out in 2018. and their sequel, Neva, came out in 2024. Both games were bangers. Both games on my channel. Again, in the 140 videos that we did this year. Definitely scroll back and check them out. So we played a bunch of titles. We've posted them. We're still consistently streaming 4 times a week, and we are still posting 3 times a week on YouTube. Now, we have taken some strategic breaks. Sometimes I can't make content as quickly as I can schedule content. Thus, sometimes we need like 2 week long breaks. Sometimes I've expanded up to 4 weeks in a break. But we're still trying to keep ahead of YouTube. So yeah, we're trying to keep ahead. We got a backlog, but this also means the stuff we play on Twitch normally doesn't get posted on YouTube until sometime later. I have a calendar over there on my brand new bulletin board I posted, and I'm looking forward to, making plans on when we play video games, when new games come out, and when we actually post content via that scheduler, and not to mention the handy dandy tools on YouTube for scheduling content in advance. But moving on, we have not burned out yet. I will touch into this again. I honestly really appreciate making content. I really do. Some people either jump careers or they find out through the career of streaming that they can be a publisher, they can be a manager, they can be a something else in the ecosystem of gaming, taking their gaming knowledge with them. But honestly, I just like being a content creator. As a kid, I dreamed of being a comedian, but honestly, I find content creation basically marrying 2 pieces of content I love: stand-up comedy and playing video games. And sometimes, if you're the butt of your own jokes, it works. I've made some good shorts being the butt of my own jokes, or letting things unfold when I knew exactly what was going to happen. So that's content, baby. So I hope you enjoy that. But I don't think we're going to be burning out unless just something really grinds my gears with growth, progress, community, the ecosystem of gaming. Unless something just genuinely pisses me off for long term, I don't think I'm going to be burning out anytime soon. And we would also like to accomplish more collaborations with friends. I love my friends bunches. Nikki, love you, girl. But honestly, I love collaborating with content creators. And sometimes when you find that chemistry, truly amazing content flourishes. So we want to go out and meet more people. There's a few people I got my eyes on. It's just, we all have trust issues. It all goes with our mental health. We have trust issues. I get it. So if you see this video and you're a content creator and you think that guy would be fun to play games with, hit me up. Let's do some Mario Party sometimes. I'm willing to try the group games once or twice with people just to test out the waters to see if it works. But sometimes maybe it's not meant to be. Who knows? But with that being said, Carrillo, I love you, dude. If you're out there, I hope you're doing well. I loved collaborating with you on Sea of Thieves and on Mario Party Superstars. We got to do it again, brother. Baba Booey. Am I right? Baba Booey. So, yeah. This is my second take doing this, and I believe we're going a little bit smoother, if I do say so myself. So let's see where we go with this next part. This one, we're going to have to bring the tone down a little bit, all right? Bringing the tone down, bringing the hype down. My health. Health is a huge thing for content creators. Whether if it's something terminal, something mental, something physical, health always motivates us or sometimes brings us down. And I'm going to be coming back into this for my plans for 2025, but my current health, it's not great. All right. We've had 10 years of chronic pain in my lower back. We didn't know what was going on. Well, recently I've gotten the financial planning and the financial aid to get some important tests done. Blood work, scans, x-rays, the whole shebang. And we found some pretty not cool stuff. No, I don't have the mutant gene and I'm not an X-Man. But I do have a unique condition where I'm growing bone spurs and my spine is fusing itself together. I know it sounds like a cool X-Men power. Believe me, it's not. So we do have a small case of my my spine being fused. And it's kind of weird talking about it because some family members are going to be like, "What? Why didn't you tell me?" Trust me. This is not something I really like opening the textbook on, but for the TLDR, my spine is slowly fusing. And when you have bone growing in spots it shouldn't be, it's probably pressing against other things that it shouldn't be pressing against. And that's going to be making some weird complications. So again, thank you to everybody that's been supportive. That I've confided this information with. It stinks because I am sometimes in a lot of physical pain when I do my streams, whether if it's high blood pressure, migraines, or chronic low back pain. And doctors are even theorizing I might even have arthritis in my lower spine and my hips. So you gotta. I definitely got bad RNG when it came to the health gene pool. I will say this as a little sprinkle of humor on there. But the next tab on health is mental health. I do have lots of depression issues going on. I am financially in poverty, and normally poverty does not leave a lot of great opportunities for great things. Like I can't go out and hang out with friends as much because it costs gas or going out and get food. So I have to stay inside. And when you think you're extroverted, you get energy from people in the outside. And so there are times where I just feel like a Debbie Downer and really use a hug sometimes. But yeah, so we have the depressions. It sucks. And we also have anxiety. I don't feel comfortable doing a lot of the things I love doing in this house, like hype moments on stream. I can't get too scared or too excited on the stream because I disturb the other people in the house. And then I have to hear about it for 6 weeks. So yeah, having the opportunity to get out of my cocoon and be a legit content creator where I can be loud, proud, and excited or fearful and not be questioned or second guessed, it's huge. Absolutely huge for mental health. And so yeah, we got the anxieties, we got the depressions. I think we've been proven, whether if it's through my gameplay or through an actual medical document, I have ADD or ADHD, whatever you call it these days. So yeah, mental health and physical health, not the greatest. But you know what? We're working with it. We're spinning it. We're making it work. And with that attitude, I wanted to say here that my goal on my channels are to spread joy and humor through my I did it. I messed it up again. Spreading joy and humor through my mediocre gameplay. I have here written mediocrity, and I need to change it to mediocre, but we're not planning a third take on this one. I like this take way too much. So with that covered, I think I covered everything on what I want to, or what I did accomplish in 2024. And then my health. So now is the exciting part. What are my plans for 2025? And I'm glad you asked that, YouTube. Yes, we're posting this a little bit early for 2025, but I'm really hoping to hit the ground running 2025. I have put so many things in my path to where my ADD will trip over it, and I'll be like, maybe I should do something with this. Such as art. I want to do art. This year, 2025, is going to be year of the artist. DrKrazy, I didn't know you were an artist. Good point. But I can draw. I was inspired at in my mid-20s by a comic artist, an indie comic artist. And I was like, I want to learn to draw. And for about most of my young adulthood, I actually bought books, anatomy books. I started trying to study and learn other people's ways of cartooning. And I don't give myself enough credit, but I can actually get a sketch onto paper in pretty damn good time. And sure, my anatomy might not be correct, but it works. But also in my youth, I was a little bit of a pervert. So, yeah, a lot of my stuff that I drew back then is probably considered not safe for work. But I would like to draw safe for work content, safe for work art, safe for work stuff for this career in streaming. So we're taking what we've learned back in my youth and we're applying it with a safe for work mindset and knowing the rules of Twitch, Picarto, and other, other streaming sites. I honestly think we can get streaming in here. But DrKrazy, you're talking about old methods from the 1990s and early 2000s. Tablets weren't that great back then. Funny you mentioned that. So I do not like writing a tablet and looking at a screen while writing on this tablet here. I don't have that eye-hand coordination. I actually need to draw on a pencil and paper, and that muscle memory cannot be unlearned. So luckily, I bought many years ago a canvas. I believe this is the Pro 16. I believe this is one of their earlier models, but I bought this about 2 to 3 years ago. And so we have had this bad boy collecting dust. Well, we've dug it out of its dusty grave, and I would like to try to actually install the hardware and utilize it for making emotes. I said it before, chat. It's the year of the artist. So buckle your safety belts. We're about to go in. So let's scroll down. What are my plans for 2025? Year of the artist. I want to redo all of my emote slots. One of them was hand-drawn by me. 2 of them were hand-drawn by Honora. And the rest of them were kind of impromptu with graphic design and or whatever Twitch offered. No more. I would like to start making my own emotes. With the exception of the megaphone that Honora drew for us, that one's probably going to stay because I love me the megaphone. Megaphone guy, I'm hoping to make a comeback this year. GCX, crossing my fingers. I'm hoping. But 2025, I probably should also mention cons in 2025. But yeah, let's stay on track. Year of the artist, emotes, all 15 available slots are going to be redone. So DrKrazy, hey, the chair, a bunch of the other ones I've made, they're going to be probably the way of the dinosaur as soon as I have something to replace it with. So yeah, expect that in the near future. Transitions, OBS screens, thumbnails, etc. I do want other art assets being made. I also want to take this time to segue and say I would like to do more with the Mad Labs. I am a mad scientist that has majored in trickery and tomfoolery with a minor of... Actually, wait, that's my minor, the tomfoolery. But my major is trickery. And I would like to say I also took a class or 2 in comedy and improvisations. But yeah, long story short, the Mad Labs I want to make art assets for to such a degree. There are days where the pain and the mental health sometimes interferes with my mood, my facial expressions, my demeanor. And I would like to eventually make a PNG tuber for those days where I do not feel well, I do not think well, I do not social well. I would just like to have something to where I can just turn off the webcam, play the games, and be a slick, wisecracking, mediocre player without the webcam. Know what I'm saying? So I have an idea of what I want DrKrazy to look like. And in fact, we've already gotten one piece of art done of it. And I would like to get more pieces of art, whether if it's with, who knows, maybe we can get Chimeris or Spectissa or someone to, we can commission them. I don't want them to do work for free, but commission them and get some sketches out of your boy, the DrKrazy. So moving on with things for 2025, what are my plans? I would like to upgrade equipment. The webcam. The webcam has not been treating us well. When we start off our streams, it's normally this fuzzy 720p resolution on a 1080p video. Now, if you're on mobile, shout outs to you, brother. You ain't going to notice a thing. But for people that watch me on their second screen on another tab, well, you're probably listening to me on another tab. But if you're watching me on another screen, I'm kind of shameful that we start off the videos with a 720p image. So I would like to upgrade my webcam. Eventually, I need to upgrade my chair. It's wear and tearing. The arm handles not doing so well. We're not even going to talk about the butt cushion because my back feels it after a good 8-hour stream every day. Speaking of health issues, I would love a standing desk. If I could just beep, bop, boop, boop, bop, bop, and stand up and do a stream for like 45 minutes, an hour, just to get the blood flowing back in my legs, I would love that. But it all comes down to this. So again, I strongly would love your support, whether if it's subscriptions on Twitch, bits, or donations through Twitch. Maybe we can get monetized on YouTube by getting up to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, but it is not my goal for YouTube. Honestly, I'm still sticking with the grassroots mentality. I want to raise our community organically. So, by the power of word of mouth, I want y'all to spread these videos like wildfire across your next gathering, your friend circles, your book clubs, your local area network session. I want you to spread the word, spread the good nature of DrKrazy out to those who are not indoctrinated in the mad labs, because it would be oh so much helpful to our community as a whole. So moving on, I want to post more shorts. We have a small little catalog of shorts ready to bombard YouTube shorts, TikTok. Still trying to figure out how to do Facebook and Instagram. I'm not really feeling it from those two platforms, but definitely YouTube shorts, definitely TikTok. Links in the description below. I also would like to do more collabs. I love collaborating with Kurio. I love collaborating with Nikki. I want to find more people and make a network of collaborations to play games like Lockout Protocol, Liar's Bar, Among Us. What was another one I mentioned on my first take of this one? Lethal Company. These are fantastic indie games that honestly thrive when you have a fun group to play with. Even Phasmophobia is fun to play, even though I get scared shitless sometimes. Phasmophobia is fun to play with a good group of friends. So, yeah, I want to find you. If you're out there and you want to play Mario Party and you think this motherfucker is a good person to play with, hit me up in the DMs. Say something in the comments. I'm willing to play a round or two of Mario Party with you off stream just to see if it even works. And if it does, cool. If it doesn't, you know what? We tried. But anywho, more collabs. I definitely want to do more of those. More Pokemon titles. I don't know how we got through 2024 and I haven't played a single Pokemon game. That will be changing. Early 2025, I want to try to get a Fire Red playthrough done. Sure, I have to change the setup of how we do it because that is a 4:3 display compared to a 16:9 display. So we're going to have to work on some things. Might have to reach out to phone a friend or two. But yeah, I definitely want to get some Pokemon shenanigans soon. What else here? Pokemon. Another thing I will say that I did not mention on my first take on this one, coloring books. You're probably thinking, DrKrazy, why the fuck would you want a coloring book? Hear me out. I like to traditionally draw with paper and pencil, right? Well, in order to learn the textures and the strokes and things on a digital tablet, such as a Canvas by Huion, I need to relearn or re-ride the bicycle for this. And I think the best way to do it is to get a simple coloring book, scan it, and then trace the lines and color it digitally. I know it sounds stupid, but hear me out. Until I can get my own sketches, which is also an anxious journey I have to embark upon, until I have actual content to ink of my own, I need something to get me used to arting on a tablet. So why not start with a coloring book? Am I right? So I would love to get cutesy, Disney, Pokemon, like children's cartoon coloring books. That way we can start learning how to draw on a tablet. There, I said it. I got it out of here. Anyway, more art streams. We already dabbled into that. Don't need to go on further. I would like to continue what we're doing. The 3 times a week posting on YouTube, the streaming 4 times a week on Twitch, 7 days a week. We are making content, and we're still running a part-time job, and we're still being a community manager with Stream Atlanta. Shout out to all my homies at Stream Atlanta. But yeah, it is the year of the artist, and I really want to make 2025 just hit the ground running and try my best to get sketches off stream done so we can scan them and ink and color them on stream. So help me help you. I think this is the end of our video though, because that pretty much wraps up my plans for 2025. A little bit longer than our first take, but honestly, I feel that I messed up less. And if I did, I made it content filled. So it is what it is. But YouTube, let me know your thoughts. 2024 is still not over yet. We still have plenty of playthroughs. I think, in fact, if I'm not mistaken, we finished up our Dead Space playthrough. Tell me what you think of that. And do you want to see more spooky games? I have Resident Evil back here. I have a bunch of other games back here. If you think I should be playing, more Souls-like games, we got those too. Would love to hear your comments in the comments section below. There, I can YouTube. But yeah, this is it for the video. It took me a long while to write the script, especially about the health part, but that was the approximate TLDR of my situation. Do I want your sympathy from that health? No, I do not. Do I want your sympathy for being a small channel? No, I do not. I just want y'all to know where I stand, what I aims to do, and I don't think I'm going to be going away anytime soon unless something horrible happens to me in the future. Knock on wood. Please knock on wood for me, please. But yeah, let's go ahead and wrap it up here. This is my progress report for 2024. Hopefully when I do another real talk like this, it'll be probably 6-8 weeks into 2025, maybe February, maybe my birthday. Who knows? It's coming up in February. But yeah, I would like to follow up and do more of these real talk, whether if it's a topic I find in my Discord or just I don't know, a juicy topic in the internet. Right now, everyone's squawking about the Game of the Year rewards over there at the Gaming Awards show coming up later in December. Nominees, sure, some games got snubbed and sure, other games aren't on there, but whatever. But we're not making this video about that. We're time-stamping this video further than it needs to be. YouTube, I love you. Some videos, they're popping up on the screen here. Basically, those old videos I referenced in January and February will probably be popping up here. Give those a click before you watch this and tell me your thoughts on my progress for 2024 and your thoughts on my plans for 2025. My name is DrKrazy. I'm a variety streamer, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Later. And now I just sit here and wait while videos are all over my face. And the sub button should be right over there. You should click it. Click it right there. Yeah.